The software comes with a few example projects. To open an example project, go to File, Open, and then go into the Deploy folder and then Deploy datasets. Each of these folders is an example project. So we'll open first Annotations and then open this one, .rug. And here you see an example. A model with some annotations, text and symbols, and also a cross section out here. Let's go to the next one. Example of a fence diagram with wells. Here we have an example of groundwater and a new zone, and the third zone up here. Also you have the cut planes, the clip planes. So if we turn off all the clip planes, it looks like this. You have water on the top also. Turn on one clip plane and then you see the clipping. And then turn on the other one also, and the clips here too. And then you can invert the clipping so it's opposite is shown here. And you have the opposite like this. Let's continue. Folder, which is a 3D model which is built based on these 3 slices. So if we hide the model, you can see the 3 slices, but we can make them opaque. We go into Annotations and select this one, make it opaque, and like this, and then we can also turn them off so we can see each of them. And then if we turn all of them off and show the model, then we can cut into the model to see how it looks like in 3D. Let's continue. This folder here has no file in it because it's just pure data. So to load that, you have to import, and then this is in the folder, and it has some segy cross sections and it has some setmap surfaces. We can just select all of it and press open, and then you see the seismic cross sections and the surfaces. We can show the axis, the UTM coordinates, and if you press set bounding box size, it fits better. With this you can turn on and off the layers, and you can also turn on and off the seismic. But you can quickly create the 3D model by selecting one surface at a time and pressing cut. Or you can draw on the seismic to draw anchor curves, so you create your own surfaces. Let's continue to this one. There you have a model with a seismic and some planned seismic shots. And simple, you have this example. It shows contour lines, and it also shows some geometry here. So if we move the rotation point to the geometry, you can see it here. This project here also has some wells. To import the wells, you have to go into Import Wells, choose Color, then you have to go into the folder of the project, Simple, and then Wells, and then Test Drill Holes Color. Press Open and then Load. The wells are in this area here, so if we invert the selection, then you see these red well lines, paths. These wells have attributes, and they can be shown by going to reference geometry, well logs, and here you can choose the different wells. As you see, they're highlighted. You can also choose an attribute. So this shows the attribute on one side of the path, and then this shows an attribute on the other side of the path. And you can then see this for each of the wells. You can also click on the well, like this. Let's continue. Let's go to this one, Videre 3D. It has many different projects, and these are the projects that were used to create an animation. So in the folder Videre 3D, there is one big MP4 file, which is the animation itself. So here you have the animation. I'm just going fast forward. And one of the animations, this one, we can actually recreate. Let's go to the software. We open the first project, which is this first part of the animation. And if you go into the presentation and animation tab, then when you press next project, here you see project Videre 3D. Then it takes the next one alphabetically. And that's how the animations were built up. For each project, I pressed do operation, and it created a series of PNG images, which was part of the animation. And if we move to the project which has the fault sliding in it, we could have opened it directly too, but let's just click till we get there. Here we have it. This is set up already with slide animation, and the sliding is set. So here we just press do operation, and you see it will create 10 screenshots, and the end result will have the sliding at this position. So when you press do operation, then it just does its work. Probably 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we show the menu again. In the folder of the project, it has now 10 PNGs. So let's open the folder here and look for the PNGs. Here you have them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that was what I wanted to show you in this video.